So I have 3 videos in this series. This is the second one where I do the highlights of the blue path, which is the road from Highway 82 that goes all the way to the locked gate at the Gillespie Ranch, stopping in the middle to fly my drone. This video and the full-length one mostly start with a hill climb that goes all the way up to the ridge, and then a series of climbs and descents that are pretty difficult, and I even fall in one of them. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. The other 2 is the drone flight, and then lastly, for people who can live with it, is the entire unedited route if somebody is wanting to scout it out and see what the whole thing looks like, which I think is probably one person. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. Okay. I'm getting ready to ride up to the antenna farm above Mayhill. I'm in the town of Mayhill right now. At the suggestion of my PVT friends, Nate and Dylan, they said it's an interesting ride, and they said it's hard, so we'll see. So I ride from here up to just before Car Gap Canyon, and that's this road here. Obviously, you take the gravel part. And this is a long climb up past a few water tanks to the top of the ridge. Not too bad until we get to the final water tank, and then it's not really maintained. And it becomes a much steeper climb, and it becomes much more interesting. Bullet climb. Going up, right? Got my recluse clutch on this bike so it can't stall. In first or second gear, you can leave the clutch out and go all the way to stop. It'll be pulling on you, but it won't stall. Very cool. Okay. Yeah, you had to watch out for these little pitfalls. Quite a bit of erosion here on the right-hand side. Not too hard, riding on the left. Yeah, the water erodes these things pretty good. Coming down this hill. Air tanks, I think I saw on the map. Probably 3/4 of the way up here, but the road is much less maintained after that last water stop. And as you can see, and it's much steeper, which the Action 5 camera does not really show you. Getting close to the top up here. Whoa. basically are on the ridge at this point and just kind of go up and down.
It is definitely right.
And ride the terrain.
Yeah, I don't know what I can ask.
After a few smaller hills here, we reach the antenna.
Here.
And here it is.
We are. Wow, look at that. Holy cow.
Then we start heading straight west again. And this first hill is the second hardest, and the one where I fell because I wasn't being careful enough.
I think the Gillespie Ranch uses these, and it's probably a little better than that road I just came up with. When I get on the hill, who knows?
Yeah, I should have gone a little slower and picked my line a little bit better with clutch slip. It's okay, I wasn't hurt, but it took me a little effort to stand that thing back up. Here I get started and lots of clutch slip, but here in a second, right about now, I get my feet up. It's really important to keep your feet up. Don't try to dab with your feet. This whole time, even where I go really slow here, I never put my feet in the ground. Just use balance and clutch slip. Give a little gas to go where you want to get to, and I made it up the hill.
Hopefully, that's the hardest one, because that was challenging.
I showed this here because you can see the hill climb coming up. That's the hardest one that I did there on the upper right. It's pretty steep and much bigger boulders. Here it comes. Yeah, you can see lots of ledges, and try to pick your line, but you're going to get thrown off of what you choose. You just have to react to it. And you can't go too slow and you can't go too fast. It's kind of a judgment thing, but be very careful here. And this was not easy. I didn't even notice that barbed wire fence on the left, but there I mostly made it.
Okay, I was a little more careful on that one. There it comes. It's okay. It's okay.
So right here on your right is the road to the Gillespie Ranch.
Let's go look at this road.
Which is FS 610, which is a legal road for motorized traffic. But you find out why I got stuck going down that thing.
Holy shit. That looks hard. Super steep right there in the middle.
I scouted that out. That might be the hardest one before you hit 3 Mile Canyon. I may go back and do it someday. Here we're on the road to the Gillespie Ranch. We're almost all the way down. And I run into this kid. Darn. So I had to ride all the way back on the blue. Well, I followed the green line then and take it all the way down to the Walker Road, the Burnt Canyon Road, and then drive back to 3 Mile Canyon. And that's it. Enjoy.